So when the Jesuits brought gay pride and the gay movement to Babylon to bring in the end times, they brought it towards the end of June. June 26th, to be exact, towards the end of June is when Stonewall had the uprising in New York, and then months and months of pride came to be. So that's how the Pride Parade started. Now watch this. June 26th was the day. It was the ruling that legalized homosexuality across the nation, and it fall on the anniversary of Stonewall. Stonewall was, like I just said, the gay uprising. June 26th. Now watch this. June 26th against the Defense of Marriage Act overturned on June 26th. That allowed a man to marry a man. June 26th. What do we have here? Marriage as the covenant of man and women was struck down on June 26, 2015. The same exact date the Defense of Marriage Act was overturned in 2013. June 26. What month are we in? We are in the month of Elul, which is 6. And what day are we looking at? Oh, magically, we're looking at the 26th and 27th. So all these things just magically occurred on the same exact day on June 26th, years apart, to bring homosexuality, to bring allow a man to marry a man or a woman to marry a woman, and to strike down the covenant of man and woman on June 26th. Literally, this is scripted beyond belief. There's no fingerprints of the gods. It's the fingerprints of the Jesuits who have the end in mind. Unbelievable. And then the night the marriage was struck down, a sign appeared across America. It was the sign of the goddess, the rainbow. That night marked the nation as never before. The sign of the goddess lit up the Empire State Building, lit up waters of the Niagara Falls, lit up the iconic castle of the Disney World, and most dramatically, it lit up the White House in rainbow colors. June 26th, night of the rainbow. Oh, let's take a look at what happened on the Rainbow Bridge at Niagara Falls on what day. Before we get there, ancient Babylon Hebrew calendars, each day begins at sundown. So what they're saying, September 26th is going to begin in the middle of September 26th and end in the middle of September 27th. So it starts around 3:20 p.m. Eastern, and it ends around 3:20 p.m. Eastern on the 27th. That's why on the morning of the 26th, when all the monkeys are chanting nothing is happening, nothing is supposed to happen. Not until the 26th begins and the 26th ends, which is at 3:20 p.m. Eastern to 3:20 p.m. Eastern on the 27th. Why is that important? Well, that way you have a timeline. But here's something major that happened on the Rainbow Bridge. Well, what do you know? On the Rainbow Bridge in Niagara Falls on exactly November 22nd, breaking news all over the world that a 53-year-old person, give me a break, and it was breaking news. The monkeys are so dumbed down that they don't see any of this. November 22nd is precisely September 26th. And 53 we talked about, 6,000 times. September 11th is 5-3. 9 means Savan, which is 5. And 3, 5. Obviously, Av means 5 and 11. And 3 is Savan, 3 and 7. So 53 is 9/11. What they're telling you precisely is the next 9/11 happens on 11/22, which is precisely September 26th or 27th. And it perfectly lines up with this other Rainbow Bridge coding on June 26th. Precisely. Unbelievable. Look at the date on 11/22. Precisely the date to sacrifice, abortion. January 22nd. Right there in your face. Right there. And what does the Bye Bye Miss American Pie song say? February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bye Bye Miss American Pie was about Buddy Holly and the plane crash. When was the plane crash? I'm glad you asked. It was February 3rd. On February 3rd, many decades ago, and the date on February 3rd just happens to be 11/22. which is a direct match to September 26th and 27th. And September 26th just happens to be this. September 26th, 27 just happens to be the date that we connected to May 26th, because obviously 7 is July, and July means 5, and May 26th, Bye Bye Miss American Pie, and now it's connected directly, precisely to the day that Buddy Holly's plane went down. Are you kidding me? And what happened on 3/26? The exact day connected to September 26th. Here's your 3, here's your 2/6. What happened? I'm glad you asked. What happened was the Star Spangled Bridge collapse. My God, man. 3/26 and 11/22. All you have to do is remember the dates September 26th and 27th. And it doesn't begin until midday September 26th and it ends midday September 27th. That has to be the day. There's no way it isn't the day. So if it isn't the day, oh, I'm done trying. But either way, just connected. The Rainbow Bridge just connected the day that was ordained for a man to marry a man and a woman to marry a woman. That the covenant of marriage was struck down on the exact day, exactly, precisely, on Elul 26 code, which is precisely this date right here, Elul 26, September 26th and 27th. Oh my God, are you kidding me right now? All right, well, good luck.